in the world is AtomicRest? What up, ladies and gentlemen, everybody in the chat? My name is DJ LeFave, and today I am totally hyped up, as you should be too. We've got the creator of One Bad Apple and Touch the Orbs, bub. He goes by the name of AtomicRest. Welcome to the show, homie. How you doing?
Yo, hello everybody. I am AtomicRest. I'm feeling great right now.
Dude, you
It's
look, you're full of life,
it's an honor
baby.
to be on the show with you. It's an honor to be on the show.
Thank you, man. No, it's actually an honor for me to have you on this show. I have played your levels. I have defeated your levels. They did not defeat me. Everybody in the chat is going crazy right now. We got Xander Studios, Big Secret, Fluffman, Newbies here, Young, 5519, Scenario, Big Secret, Melvin, Cerno. Cerno says, yo, AtomicRest. All right, so obviously you are most well known for creating two of the most popular demon levels in Geometry Dash last year. They go by the name of One Big Apple and Touch the Orbs, bub.
Yeah,
Let's
one bad.
one big apple is what I had for lunch.
Same thing.
Same. They suffer the same fate. So let's go back. Let's go back in time, my friend. How long have you been playing Geometry Dash?
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of a intro here. So my name is AtomicRest. I am a Geometry Dash creator, but when I'm not doing that, I do track, cross country. I am a senior in high school in Virginia, and I like to make music. I like to run and hike, and I forage mushrooms sometimes.
No way.
Yeah.
That's dangerous work, bro. That's dangerous work. You got to be smart. You got to know.
You have to know. Never eat a mushroom that you don't know what it is. You have to be 100%
Yes,
certain.
yes, audience, do not just pick your own mushrooms. This is very serious work here, okay? Very serious work. Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Do not try this at home. Yeah. Well, anyways, yeah. So I started playing Geometry Dash, I think 9 years ago. I'm gonna guess 9. Might even be 10. And it was when my friend who lives down the street, I was over at his house, and I saw he was playing this game on his tablet. I was like, oh, what's this? It looks cool. And I gave it a shot. I was pretty good at it at first. And I didn't really, that's where when I first heard about it. I didn't really start getting into it until a couple years later, when I started seeing some of the levels that the community was cooking up, and I was like, I want to build those things. So actually started creating my very first level. I think it was 8 years ago. And it was something. It existed. It was
It was a level. It was a level.
Yeah, I mean, everyone starts somewhere.
Oh yeah. Oh, you have to. You have to. Did you start playing on a mobile device, or did you start right off the bat on a computer?
I started on a mobile device. I still do like playtesting on a mobile device, but now most of my creation is on the computer. I think I was using a mobile device up until 2 years ago when I started, when 2.2 came out. That's when I decided to get it on the computer. And that's when I started building One Bad Apple, after the Jam Attack CC5 was announced.
And
the contest was for.
How much of a difference was it for you moving from a tablet to a computer?
It took some getting used to the controls and stuff, but it was still the same game. Like, in the end, it's this same game.
It is the same. I got these things. It's called fat finger syndrome. You don't look like you suffer the same fate as me, but playing on a mobile device, man, it is difficult. It is difficult, bro. So tough. So you had this idea, started about 2 years ago, to create One Bad Apple. And how long did that level creation take for you?
Well, it took me almost about a full year. I think it was about 11 months from start to end. But over that 11-month period, I only worked on the level for about 100, I think 114 hours, which sounds like a lot, but spread out over that long, it
Oh yeah.
only amounts to like 30 minutes to like 20 minutes a day. I think I'm just estimating.
Chat already has a great question for you right now. They said, "Do you
Oh,
plan on making One Bad Apple sequel?" And I'm gonna
oh.
add on to that. If you do, will the apple come back as a zombified rotten apple? Let's go.
Hmm.
Two part question here. Two parts.
Two-part question here. Okay, so first question, am I planning on making a sequel to One Bad Apple? The answer to that is yes.
Yeah! We're getting a One Bad Apple sequel! You heard it here first! Oh, that's so great. One Bad Apple sequel confirmed. That is exciting, dude.
Okay. The thing about this sequel, it is probably going to be a while before I actually create it. Maybe a year before it comes out, maybe even longer, because I have two other levels lined up that I want to get finished first. But I am kind of want to create a sort of like AtomicRest cinematic universe, where
Dude,
it's like they're
dude.
all connected in a way.
That is
Like,
so cool. That's
um,
all right. So connect it. Let's talk about let's move on real quickly then, and we won't
mhm,
get an answer on the zombified rotten apple. That'll just be my idea. I'll keep tucked away.
okay,
Um,
okay.
so touch the orbs, bub. Obviously has a story behind it, which is your second big level release. Tell us a
Mhm.
little bit about that.
Okay, yeah. So touch the orbs bub. I started, well, this I think I started building the level 7 months after the release of One Bad Apple. So there's kind of a gap between when I was finished with One Bad Apple and when I started touch the orbs bub. But it's based off of a drama that kind of occurred when One Bad Apple first came out. So at first everyone was like all hyped about the level and stuff. They're like, this level is amazing. Then a few people, not everyone, most people still left the level, but a few people were like, the level is great, but there's one issue, and that's the first swing copter part, the first swing part. There are four orbs that you have to touch. If you don't touch them, this yellow guy comes and he kills you. So I'm not sure if you've actually seen this, but
I haven't.
if
I
you
touched
skip,
the orbs. I That's how I play. I've touched
yeah,
all the
you
orbs, bub.
touch the
I
orbs,
touched them.
and that's how you're supposed to do it, right? But I just I just wanted to make sure people did that, so I just snuck in a little yellow guy that comes and stops you from skipping the orbs. And you can actually like he stands there like this, or well, like this kind of. Your swing comes by, and he like crashes you, but you can actually get back past him by going under him, by
Okay.
going under his legs. So it's not like a complete cutoff, but it stopped most people, and they were a little bit mad about that. There's some controversy. They're like, you shouldn't have to touch the orbs. I want to skip them. If it's like harder to skip them anyways, you may as well just let us skip the orbs. So there's a little talk about that.
Yeah.
So basically, touch the orbs bub is just a response to that. A little too late, 10 months too late maybe.
It
But
takes
yeah.
time, man. It takes time. But there are levels where you have to jump, click on a button in order to open or remove spikes, right? This is
Mhm.
no different from that. It's just way more creative. Like, you know, just touch the orbs. There's four of them. There's
Touch the orbs, bub. Just
Yeah.
just touch the orbs.
This 43-year-old, I understood the assignment, and I've been out of school for 25 years. I understood. I got it,
Yeah.
man. The beginning was so fun coming from the cart and then the drop and then just the moving around. Like, it really set you up for such an exciting ride of a level. And I just played your level, One Bad Apple. I played it way later. I played it after I finished, it was either 9 Circles or Jawbreaker. So I was real when I got to the wave part, I was really used to the upside down, the inverted wave. I'm like, oh, I got this section. But that does throw some problems in there. Can you explain a little bit when you as a creator decide to use certain functions in a level to add certain flair or a certain type of response to a part of a level?
Do you mean like which like certain type of game mode or what type of like?
Yeah, like in the end, in the end of One Bad Apple in the wave section, you could have not have added the yellow portal to change your direction of your
Oh,
wave. So
yeah.
like what
Um,
goes into that thought process? Was it just playing the game for 9 years and you're like, I trust me, this just works here? Or did you want to add that extra level of difficulty into your level design?
Yeah, so I think I kind of wanted it. So some of my playtesters were telling me that this is a 9 stars. This isn't a demon. But there's that's part of the reason why I added that in there. But also because since it was for the Jam Attack creator contest, um, well, like that's kind of something I've seen in some of Jam Attack's levels where he has the portal in the wave. You kind of have to like hold through it and like bounce off of the portal, sort of.
Yep. It's fun. It's
Mhm.
fun. And I
It
recommend
is. Yeah.
everybody who doesn't play that difficult type of level yet to get on it, because once you start mastering the inverted wave, the inverted ship, the inverted, well, you can't have an inverted ball, right? That's
Yeah.
just a ball. Some of the levels just open up. Your cache of playable levels out there just expands so much. So, did you win the Jam Attack Creator Contest for that level?
I got 5th place in the contest, but I think rightfully so though. I was honestly very hyped to get 5th place because there were some really insane levels in that contest.
Name the
And
top
I
four.
mean
Name
like
the four that were above you.
okay, well I gotta be honest, I don't remember
But
the two
everybody
of them.
knows about One Bad Apple. Dude, you were the winner of this competition, all right? You
Uh,
were the winner, man.
well, there's another little level in that contest that happened to get 2nd place. Um, Skeletal
Oh,
Shenanigans.
okay. Level of the year. Level of the year, man.
Yeah,
Dude,
I mean you
okay.
can't really beat that. You
You
can't
can't.
you can't
You
beat
can't.
that.
You can't. We got Yoxin in the chat saying skeletal shenanigans. Yep, they called it out. Uh,
Uh,
I just saw a reel today. Somebody's making a 3D cinematic remake of the skeletal shenanigans layout. It
whoa.
looks amazing. Like, it was wild, completely wild. Yes, Scenario says the GD Awards 2025 is gonna go bonkers. You know,
Oh yeah, totally.
yeah. I mean that's. Are you? Did you nominate yourself for anything?
Did I nominate myself? Well, I mean, not gonna lie, I did ask some people, hey, you should like vote for me. You should like totally vote for me.
What do we? So
Nah, I
we
don't.
want to vote for AtomicRest. Which one are we voting for? If we tell chat if they've
Um,
not voted yet,
well, what I told people, I said, well, this is actually true. You can vote for multiple levels in each category. So I
you
was saying,
can. It's not. It's nominating. Yeah.
if you already have a favorite level in that section, like in the category for best easy medium demon, you could just like add with like some comments in between. One bad apple, touch the orbs club. And I was like, it's yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. And so you hear that, everybody. Go in there for Easy Demon Classic Mode, One Bad Apple, touch the Orbs Bub. And if you happen to be in the system at the
If you
same
want
time,
to.
if you happen to be in there still, the last page asks for your favorite variety content Geometry Dash live streamer. I nobody's doing the variety that we're doing on this channel. Nobody. We may not be grinding out extreme demons on here like some other folks, but we beat levels over here. We do.
Yes. Vote DJ LeFave for best streamer in the GD Awards. It would be so great to see him nominated. It-
That sounds like a great YouTube short right there. That sounded. Cut it.
yeah, you're definitely gonna clip that.
Definitely not going to clip
Yeah.
that. It's funny though. You and I actually met. I was playing Touch the Orbs Bub on a live stream, and I say this with full truth in lending. Touch the Orbs Bub is perhaps my favorite demon level ever created. It's the only demon level I have beaten 3 times. And it's
Wow.
so funny. For those of you who don't know, AtomicRest came onto the stream. I had already beaten Touch the Orbs Bub twice. And he came on and he's like, yo, what up? I'm AtomicRest. I'm like, oh! Actually, I think AK Daniel saw him in the chat. And I said, I have to go play your level, dude. You're here? I got to show you everything I like. And I one-time that sucker.
He one attempted it. One attempted it when I came in. I was like, wow, this guy's really good. One attempting my demon as soon as I come on. Like,
Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Why haven't I heard of him?
Yeah.
The one thing that I go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, whether it's luck or not, I mean, you are pretty good at that.
I had some recent practice. I do want to take a quick moment real quick before I go on to my next talk about Touch the Orbs Bub. We got to say hello to some people in the chat that are just dying to get a shout out. We got, you're reading the chat too, right? You're reading it?
Yeah, I'm taking the look here.
I want some celebrity shout outs from you. If you see some names, go shout them out. Yo,
here,
what up?
I'll shout out some names. Shout out to Glitchy Supernovae. Shout out to Melvin GD. Shout out to Xander H Studios. I've actually had a collab part with in one of same collabs he was in. Turn to Page. I don't know if you've heard of that level. It's a medium demon.
You got to submit it. I'll play a medium demon.
Oh.
I'll play one.
Yeah. And shout out to Cerno. Shout out to Dr. Fu. Shout out to Fluffy Mice 38. Shout out to Young 5519. Shout out to Masked Flame 443. Okay.
Awesome. You guys got the AtomicRest treatment there. And Masked Flame actually created an incredible level for the random gauntlet. It didn't make the cut, but for all of us here, we absolutely love that level. And I'll send you the ID later. You can go check it out. Super fun.
I'll play it.
Now I'm going to get to Young's question in a moment, but while we're still on the topic of Touch the Orbs Bub, three things stick out in my mind about that level. The beginning of the level, I said this to you while I was on the live stream. You packed so much punch in the beginning of that level. I said this on the stream. It was like when Eminem spits lyrics on Rap God, he had to come up with 17 times the amount of lyrics that a normal hip-hop artist does because you had to fill so much with so much, and it was crazy. The jumps were phenomenal. That song, we'll get into why you picked that song later. It was just, and it flowed so well. Now, the middle section, are you an artist? Do you feel like you're pretty good at art?
Well, I mean, my mom is an artist. I personally, I'm taking this is my first year taking an art class, but like at high school. But I'd say I'm like decent. Like
I think you've got an eye for it because when we get to the wave section in Touch the Orbs Bub, the triangular shaped objects, did you know or think that or were you just trying to figure things that were triangular? The pizza, the baby toy, the party hat. Like it was so eclectically awesome. Like, do they have anything together or are you just
well, I was like, yeah, basically what you said. I was just thinking of things that are triangular. But I chose instead of just like all the same thing. I mean, if I just copy and pasted the same pizza, like that would be, I mean, that wouldn't be too exciting. So I made art for each individual thing, made each thing unique. So that you got a whole variety in there.
Totally. It's like it's like 4 different levels in one because you got, the opening scene with the rock band, then you got, the wave section, the ship section. I said this to you on stream and I'm not kidding. If you made an entire level like that, whatever technique you used in that section was just, it was so majestically fun. We're still doing a Le Ship challenge here on this channel. Take part, go rip that and ship it, man. Like that was great. Now, my biggest question for you about this level, the end boss fight, where you use the pink dash orbs in a long line separated by breaks that will kill you if you hit one of them. Have you seen that technique before? Or did you come up with that by yourself?
No, I think I'd like. I'm trying to think if there's another level that kind of had something like that. Um, well, I think nah.
In my 2
Uh,
years, I've never
If, if,
seen
it,
it.
if it comes to mind, I'll say it. But I'm pretty sure I came up with that. I
Take the
think.
credit, bro. Take the
Okay,
credit.
okay,
Take
okay.
the credit.
If you
I'll
can't
take
remember,
some some credit for some other sections of the level. That ship part that you were just talking about. It's actually inspired by an art project. I'm gonna call it an art project because that's what it is. Called um, it is called Volus Simpson Whirligig Park, and it's in North Carolina. I've never been there myself, but I've been to North Carolina once, and there was an art museum there, and they had a photograph of that, and it just like that is super cool. Search up Volus Simpson Whirligig Park. It's amazing.
you got to type that in the chat. 'Cause I can't remember that. And you can send me the message
Okay.
later. We're gonna type this there. It's funny you say that because the last person I interviewed, Petsu mentioned the same exact thing, that he doesn't look on the internet for a picture of a tree. He goes and he looks at a tree when he's trying to design his artwork inside of the game. So
That's
um,
that's how you do it. Yeah.
that's because then you see the true lines, right? The true texture, the true feeling behind it. Did you type? Or you are? Yeah, you can send it later. We'll append it.
I'll send you later.
It'll be
Yeah.
in the
There's
description of this recorded video, everybody.
okay. There's another thing that inspired that section is Lego Technic beams. I don't know if you've ever played with Lego before,
I,
but
bro, I'm not that old.
if
All
they
right.
were around back then, I'm joking. I'm joking. They were around.
They were around. They were around.
They have these things called like I mean I used to play with Legos a lot like when I was like younger, and I used to build these contraptions with I had to search up the official name of these. They're called Technic beams. They are like these long like beams with a bunch of like circles on them,
Yep.
and I used to like connect them together, make like spinny things that like all spin around.
So you had the motors and stuff too. Yeah, you went all out.
Oh, I didn't have the motors.
Ah.
Those were cool. I feel like I
Yeah.
always wanted
Yeah.
that, but like I never got those things. But yeah, that I used to make those things. I guess like that kind of inspired the things that spin around in the ship section
I can
of the
see it. I
level.
can see it in my head right now. I could totally
Yeah.
visualize exactly what you're talking about,
Mhm.
dude. Exactly what
And
you're talking about.
yeah, one last thing about the wave section. Little known fact, I actually didn't make so usually when I'm making levels, I make the parts kind of in order relatively. But that wave section, it had so much different like art in it, like the different triangle things. I had to like make other parts, then just come back to it, add another triangle, like keep working. Like it was an ongoing thing because it took me a while to think of all of those different triangular
Yeah.
shaped objects. Like it wasn't an all at once thing.
I love it. I
But
loved it, and I called it out there too. The one thing that stood out of my mind personally, brought back a memory for me, was the toddler toy with the stackable rings. Like I
yeah.
remember that was one of my kids' favorite toys as a toddler, and like we couldn't leave home
Yeah.
without it when we were going on a trip. Like, oh, did you get the rings? Did you get the rings? Like it was his security toy. Like it was so awesome to see that in there,
Yeah.
and it just made me smile. It really did. And who doesn't love pizza, right? Who doesn't love pizza?
I love pizza. But
All right, we've got one question.
I am an American, so
Pizza's worldwide, baby. It is
it is.
worldwide. It is
Um,
worldwide. All right, we got one
it's
question
all
for the chat for you. And chat, you can
mm,
ask questions throughout this entire stream, and hopefully I can pick some of them up for you. This one comes from Young5519. Did you expect One Bad Apple to get as popular as it did? And how did that popularity make you feel?
okay. So yeah, I when I was making One Bad Apple, I mean, I was not expecting it to get like that popular. Like Weekly Demon was crazy. Actually, another little known fact about me: I'm the first creator to ever have two Weekly Demons as their first two raids.
Wow.
So
Wow.
that's kind of a flex, I guess, even though it is kind of luck based, sort of getting Weekly Demon. But I was very surprised by how popular Wombat Apple got. I mean, there was a little bit of anticipation, like in the Jam Attack Discord server when I was like building it. People were like, "This is so cool! I can't wait to see this. Like, I can't wait to play this." But like, I mean, like as soon as I was doing my homework, I remember it was the night after I released it, and I was doing my homework for this one class. I'm a bad procrastinator, really bad procrastinator. Not when it comes to Geometry Dash
Really, I'm a
contests.
fantastic procrastinator. Like I'm one of the best procrastinators there are out there. I would never classify me as a bad procrastinator.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah, I guess if you put it that way, I am good at procrastinating.
You are a
Yeah.
pro procrastinator. I got you, man.
Mm,
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I was doing my homework that night. I wasn't even thinking about the work. I was just thinking about One Bad Apple. I'm like, are people gonna like this? It's online now. All these months working on it, finally online. That's like all I could think about. And then I just like I was doing my homework, but then sometimes checking my computer for random stuff. I pulled up YouTube because I don't know. I saw Nexus showcase of One Bad Apple. I was just
Nexus,
I was
if you're watching, I want to say to you from my voice, and AtomicRest will back me up, your videos, your impact on the community in sharing and exposing levels, it without even saying a word, you have spoken so much for all of us. And I want to give a collective thank you for all that you do, Nexus. AtomicRest, you can give your thanks here real quick, because we get to talk to Nexus.
Thank you, Nexus.
Yeah, Nexus is going to watch this. And chat, go crazy right now. And we got Secret Way in the chat right now saying W message to Nexus. What up, Secret Way? Yeah, so thank you, Nexus. So Nexus featured your level. And in our pre-show, you said you might have had a funny story about Nexus and people watching this level on YouTube.
Oh, did I? I don't remember that. Um, a funny story about Nexus.
In the cafeteria?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Here we
so,
go. Here we go.
yeah.
This is a good one,
Sorry.
chat. This is a good one. This is a good one.
So yeah, there's this one time. So I mean, I've never been recognized in public. I've told some of my close friends about like how I make Geometry Dash levels, and they think that's pretty cool. But one time I actually saw this kid at lunch. He was watching the Nexus showcase of One Bad Apple. I was so close to saying something to him. I was like, dude,
Do you remember who the dude was? Do you remember who it was watching it? Like, are they still at school?
I mean, I didn't know the guy, but
Man, that would have been
if
that
I had
so
known
cool.
him, I
Dude.
would have said something. Yeah,
That would have been
I know
so cool.
I know Xander. I should have told him.
Yeah, man, dude, that is just crazy. That is crazy. So, you're obviously supremely well known. People know who AtomicRest is now. Where did the name come from?
The name. So I'm not gonna lie. So like I make music, right? I like to make music sometimes. I used to play piano, so I think that's where some of my musicality comes from. But there is a
Oh, dude, that makes so much sense now. Your
A rest,
logo
yeah.
has the rest symbol in it.
the quarter rest. Yeah,
My mind was just blown. All right, it all just came together. Ow! He's got the quarter rest in his name. So
Yeah.
clever. You are an artist. You are. All right, go on. I'm sorry.
Not gonna lie, I came up with the name while I was just doing dishes once. I was just doing dishes. I was like, I need to come up with a name for this music channel I'm making, because I was posting my music on YouTube. I didn't have a distributor at the time. I still don't have a distributor. Maybe that's something I'll do in the future. But yeah, I was just thinking, AtomicRest. That sounds cool.
I love it. I love the name, and
I like
your icon goes perfectly with it. Like the icon
Yeah.
is. I went through your entire icon set, and everything but the swing copter is military, and I'm a veteran. I love the military aspect of your icon set.
Oh, speaking of military, I actually have something here. This was from my great grandpa. He fought in World War II.
Yeah, World War
So
II
I don't
sergeant.
know, I don't know if you
Wow.
could
Oh my
I don't know if you could
gosh.
see this
Oh, I see
well,
it.
but yeah. Uh-huh.
Dude.
My mom
Wow.
wanted me to show you this. So
That is so
yeah,
cool. Well,
his
thank him for. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know if he's still with us, but that is amazing.
Mhm.
Wow. Do you know where he went to when he was in?
I think he actually went to Normandy, I think, but he was on one of the later waves, not
Okay.
one of the first ones.
They call him the Great
But
Generation for a reason. That was an immensely
mhm,
insane time. And during, yeah, salute.
yeah.
My time in service, we got to see a lot of the true artifacts, historical artifacts. Like when I was stationed at different bases, you would see the flags, the memorabilia, the gear, the maps, the memos, and it's just it hits, man. So if anybody, it doesn't matter where you live in the world, read up on World War II. Whatever country you are from, thank a veteran because especially those who served during that time period and after, it's just crazy. Well, yeah, I was gonna say
Guys, thank
earlier.
thank you for your service, DJ LeFave. All in the
Thank you,
comments. Thank you for your service.
thank you so much, thank you so much. And yeah, I love the military. I love everything it did for me in opening up doors. And maybe some of the patience and perseverance that I apply to in this little cube game that we play might have come from that. Maybe you know that you can always well you know that it could always be worse when you're slogging through a level. 100%, man. So you said you came up with your name while you were washing the dishes. Don't say that too loud or don't let
Yeah.
your parents hear that because they're going to make you wash the dishes a whole lot more now if you say good things come of that other than just clean dishes to eat off of. So,
Yeah.
keep that in mind. You got to keep it close guarded secret.
Yeah.
So let's dive into a little bit outside of Geometry Dash. You say you're into music, you're producing, you used to play piano. What type of music are you getting into? Do you have a separate YouTube channel for it, or do you use like SoundCloud? And like, what are your passions within music? And then I got way more questions on this topic afterwards. Keep going.
Yeah. So about music, I like to listen to music a lot. I listen to music in the car on the way from school, on the way home from school, like literally every time I get in the car. And this has kind of been more recent. I've started listening to music. I didn't listen to it as much in the past, but I've kind of found like a genre that I really like. I like some of like the old '90s stuff, like Red Hot
Oh,
Chili Peppers.
okay.
I like Smashing Pumpkins, Radiohead. Um,
It's all my youth,
I
man.
also I also I also like some of the newer stuff too. I don't know if you've heard this band, Wunderbar. They're probably my favorite band. They're awesome.
So who who
And
is who is who is other than them? Are there? I had this conversation with my kid the other day. He's also big into music. Um,
mhm,
we still are listening to the old tracks of the Chili Peppers, Green Day, Smashing
mhm,
Pumpkins, Nirvana. Who's up and coming now that you feel will have some of that same staying power that these old bands did?
yeah. So one of these guys, one of these newer guys that I really like. He's like my favorite artist of all time. And I found out about him on Newgrounds a few years ago. Maybe it was just 1 year ago. I like Newgrounds does have close ties with Geometry Dash, because that's where most people get their music from, and I encourage people to get their music from there because there's some really cool independent artists on there. One of these independent artists, he he goes by on Newgrounds AJ Tastic, and on on Spotify and other platforms he goes by AJ LaSalle, and also he goes by Haven't Thought. He has like three Spotify accounts. I think there's also one called Flex Knife. He's got a lot.
He's working
But
hard.
yeah,
He's working hard, man.
his music is amazing. And when I found out about him, I just knew I had to use one of his songs in one of my levels. So I used Bad Men for the level. Touch the Orbs Bub, and that's where I got the song from. It was his music's just too good.
It was
Like
great.
I'm surprised he's not like popular. Like he really has to be more popular. He's
Did you share your level with him? Did you share a
I
video?
I did, yes. I shared him the link on Newgrounds, and he was like, "Yo, that's awesome, dude." I mean, I'm not sure if he plays Geometry Dash. He probably doesn't, but it was clear that he like enjoyed watching the level, and
That's so
I
cool.
that made me super happy
That's
to
super
hear that
big.
he
We got
liked it.
OAHRHI other said that they helped get Atomic whitelisted.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna pronounce your name right. Um, Oahri, you are like thank you so much. Because I'm not sure. You can on Newgrounds, you can anyone can put music on there as long as it's their own music and it isn't like terrible. Like it has to be music. Um and but not anybody can just use their music in a Geometry Dash level from Newgrounds. You have to get whitelisted. And like that means getting whitelisted by an elder moderator of the game. So if you get your music whitelisted, that's just like proving that you are not stealing other people's music, proving that you are like actually it's like proving that you are legitimate and that you want your music used in Geometry Dash. So then the like you have to go to an elder moderator, and I think there's only like 12 of those, so it's pretty hard to do. But this guy Oahri, he helped me. Well, he got in touch with this elder moderator for me, Ryder. Thank you, Ryder. Thank you, Oahri, for helping me get whitelisted. And I do intend to use one of my own songs in one of my levels in the future
Oh, that would be so
because of
rad.
this.
So is Orai in your Discord server?
Yes, he is. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna jump into your Discord server sometime soon. I have a friend who's been a friend of this channel for a very long time, and he started producing some really great beats. And I wanted them to get onto Newgrounds so people could start making levels with his songs. So I'm gonna sync up, and then you could check out his music. He wants to do it. He just you made the server.
Oh yeah, around him made this server too. He made it for me. I never really thought about getting a server of my own, but he helped me sort that out. Yeah.
Sometimes they can be more trouble than they're worth, but sometimes for our server, discord.gg/DJ LeFave, go join the Firebird nest. And for us, it's like the party never ends. Our community, if you're really building a community, you know that people are just talking on there 24/7 and just sharing the same love of, for us it's Geometry Dash music, and then just general joking around and stuff. So it's really cool to have. But it is fun once you know what you're doing, Arahi. It's much fun. It's very fun once you know what you're doing. And before that point, it's kind of mind-numbingly terrible. So we haven't talked about what style of music you make, though. So what type of music are
Oh,
you into
yeah.
making?
So the style of music that I like to make, well, kind of started off like being inspired by different different artists that I've heard on Geometry Dash. Probably some of the more popular ones like Seismics, maybe some Boom Kitty, Water Flame in there. Some of the older
They
ones,
just put hits out,
but
man. They just put hits out.
yeah, uh-huh. But like I think my style is starting to change due to because that was the kind of stuff I liked like 4 years ago, 3 years ago. Now I like some of like the older like 90s music, and I'm kind of trying to shift my music towards that. Right now it's still very much electronic, and I probably will make some more songs like that. Like my song Head Slam. I actually made that with my brother, Code Maximus. Um, so yeah, I actually this is kind of a side note here. I have two brothers. Both of them also play Geometry Dash, and my brother Code Maximus, he collabs with me sometimes with songs.
How cool.
Um, and something kind of funny about. Sorry, I'm kind of like taking
This is your
the
show,
mic
bro.
right
This
now.
is your show.
Yeah.
Go, go,
Okay.
go.
Okay.
Let's
Okay. Yeah.
go. Bring him
So
on. Bring him on. Bring him on.
my
Go grab
my
him.
little brother, not Maximus, but Wonkling. That's Wonkling. He is 12 years old, and he's probably like the smartest 12-year-old like in the world. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. He is, I mean, this is probably some bias right here, but he is a better creator than I am in Geometry Dash. He actually he's the one that gave me the idea to use, you know how when checkpoints, like the in platformer levels, sometimes there are checkpoints and they're all broken. When you touch them, they get like formed together. He told me to use sideways checkpoints as rocks in the lava in one bad apple. Like broken rocks that like drift around kind of. Like
That
that's
is
that's
that
so
is that
creative.
is the artistic mind, man. Like I can never think of that. But once
It's
you see it, you're like, oh, why didn't I think of that? That's crazy.
yeah, it's the in like 12-year-old. Okay, here look. He when he was 11, he made this level, a platformer level called the Spy Hunt. And just recently, like this was about a month ago, I think. I was just scrolling through, I think the recently rated levels tab. I just do that every once in a while. I'm like, blah blah blah. This level, the Spy Hunt, blah. Wait a minute. My 12-year-old brother got a rated level. Like that was
Oh my
insane.
gosh.
I was
I
like,
wasn't gonna do it. Here we go. We got the Firebird sound effect for you right there. There you go, little bro. There you go, little bro. Yo, GG's, man. GG's. That is
yeah,
awesome.
he
And then to find out that way, so you found out before him?
yeah, I found out before him. And I
Dude.
think it was actually like a day or two after it got rated. Like we didn't like know like right away. Like I just like stumbled across that. I was like, he made the level like a year. He actually, I think he might have released the level before I released One Bad Apple. So in a way, he made a rated level before I made a rated level.
That's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna go
So
play it. I'm actually because I'm
yeah,
old and I
dude,
grew up with platform games. Like
mhm.
if I would have gotten away from classic and just did straight platformer, I would be one of the top Geometry Dash platform players right
Uh,
now
this
here.
this one is so unique. Like you have to like there are spies in your base, and you have to find them. Like you have to get rid of the spies.
Dude,
It's really cool. You should definitely check it out.
did
I suggest
how many
everyone should
moons?
play
How
it.
many moons was it rated?
It's 10 moons.
It's
It
a
I
demon. You
it's
got a demon.
yeah. It's a I
I'm
was
on it.
thinking it was gonna like I mean it's a medium demon, but in my opinion it's more like an easy demon. I think it's not like necessarily hard, but there is some like strategy involved, and
Nobody
it
has
can be
any
hard to find
idea
a
how
spot.
to rate how to rate platformers. Like I've seen
Yeah.
some platformers that I beat world's hardest game and they knocked it down to an insane demon. I'm like, if that's insane,
Uh,
then what's extreme? Well, I'm playing Jetpack Trials. That's extreme.
mm,
Oh no! They got rid of Geode. Are my save points still there?
oh,
Dude, I'm on level 37 of Jetpack Trials. I am 12 hours into that level.
oh no. Yeah, dude, they chose they didn't choose the best time for a Geometry Dash update.
Oh, I'm gonna
But
cry. Oh my
uh,
gosh.
I hope
Oh,
it's still there. Hopefully.
because you had to uninstall Geode. I hope the
Uh,
settings are still there. Oh my gosh. Dude. All right. Happy
mhm.
thoughts. I just get to play it
Okay, yeah.
again. That's it. I get to play it again. It's fine. It's
Yeah.
fine. It's fine,
Yeah,
chat.
you get
It's
to
fine. Yo, what up,
start.
Yuki Master? Yuki Master, if you've not played any Yuki Master levels yet, AtomicRest, you will love them. He is an
Oh, I
artist.
should.
He's an artist in this game, and it's amazing the things that he can put out and create inside of this game. What up, Mashka? Welcome to the show. Fluffy Mice, hello. It is because I updated Geometry Dash. I couldn't find a way not to update it, okay? I couldn't find a way not to.
Yeah.
All
Uh-huh.
right. So,
Well,
I was going to tell you, you're liking electronics. You also have a love of rock. I would recommend to you to
mhm.
listen to some of these cross bands from the 90s. Have you ever heard of The Prodigy?
I don't think I have. My 12-year-old brother's a prodigy.
Ah! Well, go listen to the Prodigy Fat of the Land album, and we also got Chemical Brothers is probably really good. They involve a lot of guitar riff, a little bit of a rock fusion electric mix. So, and if you,
I definitely like that.
yeah, you could vibe with it for
I'll
sure.
I'll check them out. I'll check them out.
Those crossovers,
Yeah.
man, they're so good. So, where can people follow you for your music?
For my music, well, as of right now, I don't have a distributor or anything. I only have my music on my music channel, which is well, I have my main channel, AtomicRest. But if you go there, I have linked at the top my music channel.
Perfect.
That I used to put my music on my main channel, but now I'm starting to put it on my music channel instead because it's nice to have the Geometry Dash and music stuff separated sometimes.
It's funny because they both work together, obviously, right?
I mean, yeah, they do, yeah.
But YouTube really supports niching down to a specific topic. So when you're trying to create on YouTube and gain growth, like for me, I like doing variety. I liked doing Super Mario Maker 2, maybe just some sessions of DJing music or teaching people how to use OBS Studio. But you really fall into a bucket from when people subscribe. So if you guys like variety Geometry Dash content and lots of live streams, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe to DJ LeFave.
I get so tired of saying that over and over and over again, but it's
It
part
works,
of
it works.
it works. That's the thing, dude.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So you got a separate YouTube channel. I like that. Do you like when your big levels get released and come out? Do you do a search in YouTube for the title of that level to see if all the videos people have put out on it?
I do, yes. I didn't really do that as much for Wombat Apple, but I did it a lot for Touch the Orbs Bub. I tried to comment on as many of those videos as I could. I tried to say thanks for playing, because I watched some of these showcases that people did. Like they have like their voiceover of it. It's really funny sometimes. Some of these people, it's really fun to watch their reactions to beating it and their reactions to like just playing the level, talking about it sometimes. Like I just want to thank everyone for playing my levels. So that's definitely something I'm going to be doing more in the future. Since I didn't really do it as much for Wombat Apple, I kind of regret that because I think commenting on people's levels or in videos and stuff, watching what other people have to say about my levels and like what they think about it is important. So
It's important, but it's not defining. And that's a tip that it's not defining because you can please all the people some of the time, some of the people all the time, but never all the people all the time.
Yeah, and that's something I've learned after that first swing section in Wombat Apple. Then also just from getting feedback for Wombat Apple. Like that was actually like making Wombat Apple. It was the very first time I ever used Discord, ever used any type of like social media to talk to strangers online. And it like the community is really nice. Like the Geometry Dash community.
Yeah. I was going to ask you about that. You can't speak enough about this community because like think of how many friends and life experiences you've gained from a $3.99 investment 9 years ago. It's wild to think. So thank your mom and dad for that $3.99.
Yeah.
It will be one of the most important, valuable things that you've ever received in your life. And I tell people this all the time. I'm like, you know, how valuable do you think that really was? Like, how different would your life be without Geometry Dash?
Oh, without it, I mean, well, I still do lots of things like
No doubt.
outside of Geometry Dash. Like I like to go hiking. I like to run a lot. I used to play tennis, not that much anymore. But
pickleball's all the rage now.
Yeah. I like without Geometry Dash though, I think like that's probably like my greatest achievement in life as of right now. Or well, maybe I'm probably might be overlooking some things, but like it is one of the greatest things that I've like come across and that I've like invested my time into. I think just like yeah.
Well, it sounds like it's also a family affair that both of your brothers are playing in it, and
Mhm.
it's like it's something that you guys can all bond over. and
Yeah.
support
And
each other for.
it's definitely like if I have a long day, because like I don't know, I go to like a special, like, I mean, no, I'm not like a specialized school. I don't know the right word for this, but I go to a
Magnet
rigorous, like, yeah, magnet school.
magnet
That's
school.
what it
Yeah.
is. Yeah, and there's a lot of work there. So sometimes to wind down after a long day of schoolwork, I will hop on my computer and just release my creative energy out onto the digital canvas that is called the Geometry Dash editor, and just
I
gets rid of
envy.
all
I
my
envy
stress.
all of you guys who could do that because I have ideas. I just can't do it. Like there's too much for me to take in, and I know people have told me. I don't care what people have told me. I want you to give advice to new and aspiring creators out there. What is your creating advice for all of the new and aspiring, and even some of the more developed creators out there in the GD world?
Yeah, so my advice for all the creators out there that anyone who isn't a creator yet that wants to be a creator, like my advice for you is to just like just make what you want to make. Don't make what other people would want you to make. Don't make what like just have fun with the editor. But some other advice though, you can't really have fun with the editor if you don't know the editor. So you have to get yourself like used to the controls, everything. Like look at all the triggers, like know what they do. I mean, I guess you don't need to know like all of them, but like most like you need to get decently situated, and then like once you have the tools, then you can make what's in your mind, and you can like make that in Geometry Dash.
I've
So
got a little thing to add to that for everyone in the chat and watching this on record right now. Here's my advice. It's twofold because I know a lot of people who create levels in Geometry Dash also have aspirations of YouTube glory and success. So you can get better at doing both things at the same time. Every
yeah.
time you learn how to do something in the editor, try to create a tutorial about it and then just post it on YouTube. This does three things for you, maybe five or six things, who knows. But the first is you now have a recorded record of, oh, how did I do that thing? So in the future, when you want to go back to try to do that thing, you've got your video up there. But now you're also recording a video. You're testing how to do a thumbnail. You're getting feedback from the community of somebody will watch your video and say, did you know there's actually a better way to do this in the comments? Or you might have a video just take off and go completely viral. So when you learn how to do something, record it, share it,
Mhm. I
TikTok it.
should probably I should probably like make a tutorial. I mean, lots of people have actually like asked me that like in my comments, like you should make a tutorial. Like how do you build stuff like this? And another tip I want to add for creators. This is if you want your level to be memorable, and if you want your level to be like I mean, if you want it to be memorable, it's gonna have to be unique. Like you need to like um make sure that your level has like never been done before. Like
And
like
that's how I felt with Touch the Orbs, Bub. That, what I saw in that level, never before did I see it. And you started with the song, didn't you?
I started with the song. I knew AJ Tastic, AJ LaSalle, he I like his song was perfect for the vision that I had in my head. And but also his song contributed to the vision I had in my head. Like when I first started making the level, it was not I did not imagine it to end up like how it did. It ended up pretty different. I honestly I wasn't when I first started it, I wasn't even thinking about having ebb orbs in the level. I wasn't even thinking about calling it touch the orbs, but it was going to be called well actually I didn't have a name. There was a joke name that came up across at one point that was ropes and roses, which is just some of the lyrics from the song. But I was like it just kind of came to me. I'm like, you know what would probably make this level a lot cooler if I had orbs in there. And that was probably around like 20% through making the level that when I got that idea. So I'd still say the level is like it's still made because of the initial controversy, but I didn't start it because of that. I finished it because of that. And yeah, so yeah, definitely what I was saying, make your levels to make them memorable, they have to be unique. I was like I know tutorials can be really useful. This is something I've learned from a Blender tutorial at one point. But it was that tutorials are nice to have, but if you follow them exactly, then what you're gonna get is conformity, and that's not good. You wanna put your own spin on things and make something that is unique. And that was in my head when I first made One Bad Apple. Like no one's ever made a level about an apple that took over a school. Like right, like that is insane.
No one's made a level at that point that started off with a swing copter. 2.2 just came out. You know, nobody starts a level with the swing copter. And then yeah, the apple. I was going to ask you, is there a real life influence for the apple?
Oh
Is there
yeah.
somebody that in your rich history that deserved that pencil?
Well, I was afraid you were gonna ask this question. The story behind One Bad Apple. So, um, well, when I was in ninth grade, I'm in 12th grade right now. A senior. When in my freshman year in high school, I was well, I had some friends who were kind of, I guess you could call them troublemakers. And well, I mean, they probably weren't the best influence on me. One of them's gone now, like from the high school. It doesn't go there anymore. But like this other friend that I will keep anonymous. He like we kind of had an inside joke about apples, about rotten apples specifically. I don't exactly remember. I think it started off. There's this poster in our school for like a school play. I think it was called like Rotten or Wretched or no, it was Rotten. I think I forgot what the play was. I don't know. It was like a junior version of some play, and we had the joke like "You're rotten." Like we just like told that to each other. Yeah, and that somehow that somehow evolved into
Can I
like
get that again?
Rot.
Let me get that again. Let me get that again.
Okay. You're rotten.
Oh, we are clipping that audio effect right there. That is the AtomicRest. You are rotten. We're going to be playing that. When you guys send me crappy level requests, you are getting the You Are Rotten AtomicRest sound drop right there. That's what you're getting. All right. Good proceed. Sorry, I when I hear these things, you know, I got to take a minute. All right.
That's awesome, dude. Well, okay, so yeah, that kind of evolved into a joke about being about apples, and we kind of I think we wanted to like make a rotten rap at some point. Like we wanted to make a rap song about rotten apples. Like I don't know, it's one of those crazy inside jokes that just takes too long
Can
to
we do that?
explain.
Can we do that? Can we
The
keep that?
rotten
Can
rap.
we keep that dream alive? I love freestyle and hip hop. Can we write a
I
song?
still have the lyrics. I still have the lyrics for like some of the
Oh,
part.
this is gonna be
I
the new
could
GD gangster rap here. Let's go!
the rotten rat. Yeah.
Yes! Oh,
Well, there's and anyways, yeah. I mean, after like it evolved for some time, about a year probably, and this is where it kind of went. Um, well, this is where things really got Ryan. So we took an apple from the lunchroom, and we drew a face on it, and we named it Crabs.
there you go. You heard it here first, everybody. Crabs.
Hmm.
all over the
Yeah.
level. I was wondering. I thought
That's
crab apple, right? Crabs, the crab
yeah, crab
reference,
apple.
man.
That's
Yep.
that's that's what he is named after, a crab apple. Yeah. I mean, they didn't actually serve crab apples in the lunchroom.
I'm
They
hoping they
um,
don't. Yeah, those aren't
it
very good.
was like red delicious or something. Actually, wait, no. It was actually a Granny Smith apple, but just for the purpose of, I mean,
That
people
doesn't
usually
flow. That
associate,
doesn't flow in the level. You know, you can't
yeah,
say. Yeah, yeah,
people associate apples with being red usually. So
yeah,
I
yeah.
changed it to red for the level. But we put it in a locker and I mean, you know what happens, man.
Did you? And then you remembered it in June. Like, how long did that apple sit in your locker, dude?
We took we okay. So I gotta be honest. I need to come clean with you. It wasn't just one apple. It wasn't just one. No. So we so yeah, I know I sound like a complete maniac talking about this right now. Like, I mean, I probably am a little bit, like, a little, just a little bit ludicrous, kind of like, I don't know, maybe I am a wacko, but
No, dude,
well.
that's you know, nobody else has these types of stories. Like your level was created from real life. Like this is
Mhm,
I'm gonna go back and play the
yeah,
level with a complete different because there's lockers now in the second scene. There's lockers all in
yeah.
there. Ah,
Uh-huh. And after that, like after we put the apples in the locker, um, I forgot the exact number, but at the end of the school year, well, it wasn't like something we forgot about. It was something we knew about. And you surprisingly you couldn't smell it from in the hallway. You could only smell it when the door was open. So no one really like knew about it. So yeah,
you know, all this
I know
time your
it's gross.
parents
It's
thought you
gross.
were eating healthy at school, and here you are just
No, no,
stuffing
no,
them in your
no.
locker.
Yeah, we weren't wasting food. All these apples we got, like, they were just ones that, like,
They were already drawn on. They had faces on them. You can't eat them.
yeah, yeah, no, no, no,
They had lead in
no,
them. They were
actually,
pencils.
yeah, actually though, we found most of those apples on the floor in the lunchroom. And I know that's kind of gross picking up apples off the floor, but some students are stupid. They throw apples at each other. Like, I don't know why kids do that. Like, that's
Yeah,
American
that
high school for
sounds
you.
like it would hurt.
That's American high school for you. But yeah,
All right, so
yeah,
that's the first of your 4 in your cinematic vision. One bad apple. Then you go
mhm,
on to touch the orbs, bub. There's boss
mhm,
fights in both of those. Do you want to
mhm.
share what your visions are for the next 2 levels in your cinematic universe?
So the next two well, my next two levels aren't actually going to be a part of the
Forget that
AtomicRest
then.
cinematic universe.
I want to hear the next in your cinematic universe. Forget these next
Okay.
2. Even if they become canon for future
Okay.
levels
Yeah.
in your
Well,
universe.
one of these levels is like, the next one I'm gonna release probably. It's kind of more artistic. I'm trying a different style. It's not as like it's not as like funny. It's not supposed to be funny. This one's a very serious level with a serious topic. But then the one after that is trying to be more, I guess, impressive. And this one is actually a collab with my brother, not Wonkling, but Code Maximus, the one that isn't 12. He's 16, I think. Um, well, yeah, me and him, like, we both made the song for the level, which was Distress Signal, and that was
Dude.
I kind of had the vision in my head for the level when we started making the song, almost, but I don't really think I told him until, like, we started actually, like, building it. Like, yeah, we should make a level with our song Distress Signal, and
That's so crazy.
it's gonna be a Titanic themed level, themed after the Titanic, the ship that sank, kind of.
You're
It's
here. There's nothing I fear. And I know that
oh
my heart will go on. You're welcome. Real quick, I want to give a shout out.
just a,
We got a mini celebrity up in the chat. We got GD Sean up in here, top level creator.
yo, Sean, how are you doing?
Meanwhile, my wife is
Oh, yeah.
upstairs saying, why is he singing Celine Dion? All right, I can't wait to play the level. I can't wait to play the level. Wow. Do you know, I guess not too far away from you, Chattanooga, there is a Titanic museum.
Mm.
You said Titanic, right? Or did you just mean Titanic
Yeah,
as
yeah,
in large?
Titanic.
You
Yeah,
mean
yeah.
like the
There's
ship, right? I didn't just totally
yeah,
take this
yeah,
off course. Did I just hit
yeah,
the
yeah. No, you just hit that
iceberg?
for no reason. Nah, I'm joking. Nah, nah, dude. No, there's gonna be tons of references to the movie in the level. There's gonna be tons of references. But yeah,
Well, we got
it's gonna
studio bosses here too. Okay.
Studio Boys. Oh,
Oh, Studio
that's
Boys. Sorry.
Xander's other
So,
name.
okay. Okay.
Xander H Studios also goes
Oh,
by that.
okay. Ah, so
So
many names. It's
yeah,
hard to remember names, man. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
I
I'm
know.
sorry, Xander. I'm sorry.
I
I'm
know.
sorry.
Respect to Xander. But yeah. Wait, sorry, I was losing track. What were you saying about Titanic Museum? Where's
Oh,
that?
well, real quick, I want to let everybody know, especially GD Sean, if you guys have not yet, link your GD icon in the chat, exclamation
Oh
point
yeah.
GD space, then type out your GD username. Then every time you chat, your icons will appear all around the screen. Well, no, there's a Titanic museum in Chattanooga. It's kind of a tourist trap. I don't know if it's still open or not, but it has a lot of cool stuff up in there, up in there, up in there.
Hmm,
Yeah, so it's
that sounds cool.
yeah, it was that movie came out when I was like 15 years old, and it was the best date
Hmm,
movie ever. It was like 3 hours long, 3.5 hours long.
hmm.
I probably saw it like 5 times. Yeah, it was
Uh,
great.
yeah.
But go on. Yes, no, Titanic,
Uh,
Titanic level. So this
mhm.
is those are your next two. We'll call them passion projects, right? Just something
Yeah, those
to
those
work
ones are
towards.
more. Yeah. And
Yeah.
then once I get back into the here, wait, I'm actually just gonna check my phone percentage because that would be really bad if my phone just died here. Uh, okay, we're good, we're good.
How much you got? How
Um,
much you got? Where do you at?
it's at 12%, but I have a good battery life,
All right, all
so
right.
it'll be fine.
I will tell you
Don't
this:
worry about it.
you are now the longest podcast guest right now. Normally, I go about an hour,
Oh,
but man,
fine.
your energy is just bringing this thing like we're rolling, dude. We are rolling,
Yeah,
man, rolling.
okay.
Right, chat? Right, chat? Right, chat? Let's go. All right, let's go.
Yeah. All right. So my after those two levels, I'm like spoiling my entire like future of geometry levels. Maybe I won't tell you too much for these
Like I
next
said, yeah,
two.
you don't have to. I just didn't know if there
Yeah,
was a
not
little breadcrumbs, little
no. Yeah,
breadcrumbs.
I'll drop a few like sneak peeks here. So one of them is a platformer, and it is gonna be a big platformer. I don't know. It's gonna be big. It's gonna
Dude,
be big.
I'm excited. I don't think we have enough platformers out there that like platformers aren't getting enough love. And maybe that's some of the content creators' faults because a lot of what we do when we do live streams, it's like, oh, people want the quick bang, 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 get through. Platformers take some time. You got to invest some
Mhm.
time into that. But maybe
Oh yeah,
I'll
yeah.
start doing like platform Wednesdays or something. I don't know.
Mhm.
All right.
Oh, hi, Funky Fries in the chat.
Yo, Fries, what up, dude? And hey, Funky Fries, GD Sean, and everybody else who's inside my Discord server, if you've got creator points, or you're a top creator, or you're a top ranked player, go to the Ping for Roll channel, validate your account, and I will go and give you your special role. Okay, you want this role, you've earned this role, you need this role. All right, go on.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So about this platformer level that I had in mind, I've actually started it already, and I mean I've started distressing already. I started my next level already, the more artistic one. Not gonna share the name here, but then I've the well I think it already has like 20 hours in the editor, this platformer,
Wow.
but it's not. I mean, this level is just, it's so ambitious. I'm not even sure if it will get finished. It's gonna be like I work on levels like here's a level, here's a level, here's a level, like that. But then over the full duration, in the background, quietly, I'm working on um triple S. That I'm just gonna call it triple S for now. but it's going to connect the lore of One Bad Apple, Touch the Orbs Bub, and it's gonna connect them to a higher story that's going on behind One Bad Apple and Touch the Orbs
Wow.
Bub,
I love
where
that.
they came from and like who made them. And
I love that. I love that so much. And people don't understand or don't realize or don't take into account you're doing full scale level game development. Like, so I saw EVW posted a video the other day. He did this one platformer that was like 4 hours long to complete. Like it was a full game with save points and like it was insane.
oh,
But platformers are like you're doing an entire game, man. Like you're doing this. Sometimes some people collab. It could take its time. Nobody's rushing for anything. Anybody who thinks the instant gratification is going to be there, you said you spent 111 hours on One Bad Apple?
114.
114. I was off by 3.
Oh, it's close
I was
enough.
so close. So everybody, part of what we do here is build up those younger creators or less experienced and let you know that you're not going to create something amazing overnight. You're not. Sean says Geometry Dash Editor is basically a game engine.
That's so true. That's so true.
So true. So
Like,
on
I
that
made
note,
Oh.
I don't want to cut you off, but I had this question to sit here for a minute.
Yeah, you can.
For your platformer level, and this could just be a yes/no question. Are you devising a different type of game mode for it? Like, some have like a different way to play the level. Like there's a combination of a dash orb with something. Like, are you trying to create something? Or are you keeping it out of the box movements from the game?
Okay, so there is a gimmick.
Yeah,
it is
that's a good word.
it is yeah, yeah. It's I guess the entire level kind of exists in one, maybe two game modes, like specific like portals, but you don't actually see the player like in it. There's a custom icon I created for the player that like you play as like
Oh, that's neat.
it's not gonna look
I
like
like
a
that.
regular Geometry Dash cube.
I like that. That's awesome. That's really clever. I do like when people do that when they do just the black and white or just the outline or just in this case it sounds like something totally completely different. That is really really rad, man. Really rad. Well, chat,
Yeah.
I'm going to open it up real quick to any questions you all might have for the amazing human being we have on here that goes by the name of AtomicRest. I mean, there's so many. I might have you on. I might have you on a second time, man. Maybe we'll do a collab video or something. I think we're definitely jiving here. That definitely good. But I don't like making these too long because I want people to
Yeah. That's understandable. Yeah.
Mashka says, do you know any good levels with less than 100,000 downloads? Mashka is trying to create a list of levels that are popular but not too popular that I have not played yet, and he's going to put them in a list for me to play on stream. So he's looking for popular but not overly popular levels.
All right. So I'm actually pulling up. You might have saw that glow just pop up on me. I'm just
the AtomicRest glow up, ladies and gentlemen. The glow up is happening live here on the DJ LeFave Who in the World Is podcast.
I was just gonna say I just pulled up Geometry Dash because I have a favorite levels list.
Ooh.
And you said under 100,000 downloads?
Yes.
Okay, so let me look through my favorite levels list. Well, the Spy Hunt, you could put the Spy Hunt for one of those.
Yes, I would like to play the Spy Hunt. Yeah.
My younger brother made 12,000 downloads.
Code Maximus? That's Code Maximus?
This one's Wonkling. This is the 12-year-old brother.
Okay.
The Spy Hunt. It's featured medium demon. It's really fun.
I can't wait.
You should play it. I guess I really expected Orb Dancer to have more downloads, but I guess it only has 87,000. It was nominated for the GD Awards, so maybe it isn't quite the best choice for this.
No, list. under 100,000. That was the question. So that works.
Yeah, here
that works.
Let me go back to the favorite levels list here. We have a oh wow, I need to start adding more niche levels to my favorite levels list. Here, I'm not sure how to spell this correctly. How to pronounce it. AMELANCHIER. Amalanchier, I think, by Surveyor 23. That one's really cool. You should add that there. I think the sulf oh wait, no, never mind. That actually has more than 100,000.
So
I misheard that.
while you were looking at your list right now,
Yeah.
top 3 levels you have ever played in Geometry Dash.
Top 3 levels. Okay, that's a good question. I was actually about to go say that. So my number 3 favorite level of all time is, well, I have this order on here. Maybe I'll say top 4. Well, actually, no. I'll say top 3 because 2 of them are from the same creator. So top 3. Here we go. Number 3, Heavy Gears by Senior Saturno. And this level is so incredibly raw. It hits like it's like I don't know how to describe it.
I'm gonna play it. You don't have to describe it. We'll go play it, man.
Okay.
We'll go play it.
It is an insane demon. It is an insane demon. It is the hardest level.
What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? I can't do an insane demon. What are you trying to say here?
Okay.
It's an insane demon, Unc.
I'm just giving a little warning for you. But no. This level is actually amazing. The art in it, the intensity, just goes through the whole thing. It is, I think, like, it is. Oh, I don't have geode on anymore. Well, I'm just gonna ask me 2.5 to 3 minutes of pure intensity there.
Wow.
And once you get to the end, there's a section where you have to, like, after you complete this like extremely hard insane demon, there's a couple like 1 spike jumps at the end. I'm just sweating, shaking as I'm like, I do not want to mess up these 1 spike jumps. Luckily, I never died.
Oh, that's good.
But, yeah. And then my second favorite level here is Pluto by Chocha Ida. And this level is actually like it's like really emotional, kind of, almost. If you play this level, I suggest playing it at night. It is an easy demon, and I'd say it's on the easier side of easy demons. So yeah, this you could do this one.
It's crazy. There are some level. I got that. I heard that.
I'm sorry.
There are some levels out there that definitely bring emotions. And like I think of Aperture. How beautiful was Aperture?
Oh yeah,
Like,
Aperture. That is I have my list. The levels are in order. Doesn't necessarily mean I like some of them are better than others.
Yeah,
Aperture
no
is
doubt.
number 6 on the list.
I mean,
Aperture's number 6.
and that totally evokes just like wow. And more special for me, my kid, he's almost 19 years old. He never played Geometry Dash. He's in college, and he told his roommate that I play GD, and he's like, "Oh, you should has your dad played Aperture yet?" So that was the first level in my 2.5+ years of playing this game that my son ever requested me to play. So it hit even a little extra more playing that one. It's like, man, I'm playing this for my kid now. Like, this is pretty cool. But such a beautiful level. So beautiful.
It is so beautiful, and some of the effects in it are so impressive too. Like, it's not just emotional; it's impressive as well. That's what I love about that level so much.
So good.
And speaking of emotional levels, I said Pluto is my second favorite. It is just like really, really crazy. Playing it at night is an experience. Like past like 10 o'clock. I mean, you don't have to do it this way, but I'm just saying, like, if it's like dark,
anything later, and I'll turn into a gremlin. Let's.
well, yeah. Speaking of emotional levels, I know the kind of levels I make and the kind of levels I like are very, very different. I make silly stuff. That's why my next level is going to be really emotional. That's why I wanted to try this different style.
Okay.
I wanted to try to make something more, instead of something that makes you giggle, something that might like bring a tear to your eye, kind of. But
can't wait.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to try some different stuff, and that brings me to the number 1 level on my favorite levels list, Floral Catastrophe by Stan Mansan. And this is a medium demon, and it like when I first played this level, I was thinking, oh, this is a a chill level. The song is by Creo. I think, in my opinion, the song is the most important part of a level. So I think a Creo song usually wouldn't like typically like make me feel this way about a level, but it just uses the song like so perfectly. Not just that, the level, like the theming behind the level. Like first of all, the level was already really emotional at first when I first played it. Like I was a Geometry Dash level had never made me feel that way ever. Floral Catastrophe.
Yeah.
And so it was like I was playing like I did a few runs in practice mode. I I played it normal mode. It's a medium demon, so it didn't take me like too long. But like one like that once you get to the drop, so it's like themed around flowers. Like there's flowers and stuff.
I'm gonna be trying all three of these. This is the year of the demons for me, man. We've already
Yeah.
kicked it off with like 5 this year, so I'm really rolling with that new harder difficulty because
Mhm.
it brings in a different type of creator, a different type of level, and a different type of set. And I'm just happy that I'm skilled enough to play
Yeah.
some of these now,
Mhm.
and some of them the ratings are crazy. I just played. Have you ever heard of Hilsch? He's in the chat sometimes. He's the number
I don't.
205 top player.
Oh
Uh,
wow. I
he
don't believe I have.
Okay. Well, he also live streams on YouTube. Hilsch CYK. If you guys want to watch, just another amazing player. He's like Nexus but live. Like he'll beat a level in 2 runs. He's
Oh,
insane.
wow.
But he had a collab, and it was called One Touch, and it got rated an insane level. And I'm like, it took me a really long time to beat it. I'm like, this is definitely a demon. He's like, we asked for it to be a demon. I'm like, so if the number
Huh.
205 player in the world asked for it to be a demon and you said no, this is insane, that's where I feel it's a little bit off. Dude, I don't want to
Yeah,
go
I
on.
think if you've played that many levels, I feel like you would know.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
you would know what your level should be rated.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
But
go back on. When you get to the
yeah,
drop,
yeah.
it's floral.
Floral Catastrophe. It's themed like around flowers. And first of all, the deco is really amazing. Not just the deco is amazing. The gameplay is like perfect. Like I don't think I've played a level with that much of like this like some levels like here my this hand, let's say this is gameplay, this is deco. There's lots of levels
Yeah,
that are like this. There's lots of levels that are like this, but Floral Catastrophe is like this. And
yeah.
that's it's and not only like the gameplay and deco. I always tell this to people. Gameplay and deco are not the only two factors of a level. There's a lot more to levels than just gameplay and deco. And Floral Catastrophe has a backstory behind it that is it's about corruption. Um, so once you get to the drop, there's poison that gets into the water system, into the irrigation system, and it starts destroying the flowers, and they start like exploding and
Oh,
mutating and stuff. Some of the effects, it's sad. Yeah, it makes me sad to think about. Like I know they're just like flowers, but what it
no, dude,
represents
you're a
is
nature
something
guy, dude.
so much.
You like nature. You
Yeah,
hike. You
yeah.
run outside. Like
Uh, yeah.
there's an empathetic quality about some people, and you really feel it when you're in nature. And those who can really relate
Mhm.
to the life that isn't breathing, right? And treating that as something precious and working that into a level, man. I can't wait to play it. Chat's gonna hate me
Yeah.
because
You,
I keep doing these demons and I don't get to talk to them when I play
yeah, but
demons on stream.
it's this level though is an exception. You have to play it because it is just
Prinks
yeah.
KW says that they remember Stanman saying the flowers represent the people of Peru.
Yeah, that's Stan Man Stan's home country if I am correct. Yeah, he was talking about in the description of his level. You could probably read the description in his YouTube video for some more context on the level. But like the level was already super emotional, but then once I read that, like it all connected and it was like even more
Yeah.
emotional. Like I think it's the only geometry that like I'm not gonna lie, I shed a physical tear reading the description. Like that is
Wow.
like levels that can move you are like even if it's not like the most impressive level I've ever seen, like I mean, although it is very impressive, I will say, even if it's not the most impressive, it's by far the most touching, and I think
There
that's
is a
like
human being behind every single block
Mhm.
place in the editor.
And that's what I want to show with my next level that I'm making. I want to try something because like yeah, I can make these like silly levels, but like there's yeah
I get it,
I
dude.
don't
I,
really
I
know,
get it. I get it. I get it,
but
dude. I
yeah.
get it. I 100% get it, and
Mhm.
I appreciate it. And I don't want to take up any more of your time or your
Yeah.
phone's battery charge.
Oh
I
yeah.
want
Here,
to.
wait. Let me just check that again. Okay, it's on 5%,
Yeah, we're, we're,
but
we're gonna wind this
okay.
down. Chat, thank you all so much for taking part of this and being here. I think our next guest, I'm gonna announce it right now. They're in the chat right now. I'm gonna announce it. Masked Flame 443 will be our next Who in the World Is podcast guest. Masked Flame is an up and coming creator. Just got 2 levels rated now. 2 levels, I believe. 2 levels. And been an active member of the DJ LeFave Firebird community for a long time. If anybody else would like to take part in the podcast and you got something to say, do you think people will want to hear? Jump over on the Discord, shoot me a message. We'll get you on over there. I'm looking at you, you guys in the chat. Yeah, I know some of you. Some of you people really love this. I'll open the floor one last time to you, AtomicRest. Anything else you'd like to tell the world to let them know who you are?
Okay. So one of the oh sorry, my camera was just tilted. I don't know what just happened. Okay. Yeah, well, so hey world. Um yeah, I just want to say like they say like Nike says just do it. Just they say just do it. But acknowledge the fact that it's hard to do it. It can be hard to do it. And I just want to say making levels it isn't easy. But if you have an idea in your head that's so good that you can't think of any better ideas, because if you think of a better idea while you're making the level, then you'll probably stop halfway through and start working on the other one. If you have an idea, you have intent, and you have a heart, you can make anything with enough. Um, yeah, you can make anything.
You can make anything, chat. You can make anything. Thank you all so much for hanging out. AtomicRest, I appreciate you so much. I wish you nothing but success in every endeavor that you move forward in. Can't wait to try your new levels coming up, your brother's levels, the levels you recommended, and love to have you back on the show at any time you want. You want to hang out, you're totally welcome back here.
All right. Oh, Code Maximus is in the chat. My brother. Hi.
Ah, Code Maximus, yo! Maybe
Oh,
you're next. Maybe you're next, Code. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? All right. Real quick for my own personal soundbite here. Can you get a hey, go follow DJ LeFave, like and subscribe here. Let's get some of that action.
okay. Like and subscribe to DJ LeFave.
Deuces!